Nothing's there. I say it over and over again. Nothing's there. It's become a mantra. I think there's something wrong with me. No, I know there's something wrong with me. I just have to hope that knowing I'm seeing and hearing things that aren't there is enough to keep me grounded. I'm not like Mom yet. Yet. I shouldn't say yet. I will never be like her. I should call her. I'm just feeling off from the move. It's normal to experience some anxiety while adjusting to a new home. Honestly, it's no wonder this place puts me on edge. It reeks of bone-deep loneliness. I should invite Amber over, yeah. Having a friend over will make this place feel normal, more homey. I have to find ways to stay connected to reality. Why am I clinging on to reality so hard anyway? Nothing's there either. Everywhere I go, I find nothing.
And welcome back to the Bracket Boys. We're coming down to the finale of our first annual can bracket. That's right, anything aluminum and in the form of a can is up on this board.
16 cans entered. Only 2 are going to win. It's down to the Easy Open Campbell's Soup Can.
And the also Easy Open Soda Can. But before we get to this, let's take a look back at previous competitions.
Absolutely. It's a host of travesties. The worst of all, I think, is the Air Duster Can losing out to the Tuna Can.
I mean, the Tuna Can, you could stack like 6 or 8 of those on a shelf.
The dolphins, though, the harm to dolphin populations cannot be
I feel for the
overstated.
dolphins, but we're talking about the can itself, and I think this can has much more utility. But if you want to talk about a real travesty, let's move over to regular can versus the Welch's can. I can't believe regular can progressed. That's on our fans.
No, yeah. I mean,
That's on you.
the first time in the history of our show that I've ever agreed with you. Our fans are the worst.
Yeah, how do you do that? Welch's can is self-opening. Regular can, you have to have a tool with you. That doesn't make any sense.
No. A nightmare.
And as far as I'm concerned, regular can shouldn't even exist. It's the 21st century.
We've got better technology.
But with that, I think it's time to move on to the main debate for the day.
Absolutely. Welcome, everyone, to the conclusion of the first annual Can Bracket. I'm your host, Mark with a K.
And I'm your host, Mark with a C.
That's right. 16 cans entered. 2 cans will leave. It's time to choose a winner. Can we do it?
We gotta stop with the puns. We're gonna get hate mail for that.
I don't think I can.
Fuck you.
I should learn to accept it. Let it take over. It's probably not so bad once you stop fighting and decide to sit in it. Maybe the sharpness of the pain will dull.
And
All
let's
right.
move on.
Let's get into it. We've got the final match right here. Soda Can versus the Easy Open Soup Can.
This whole tournament is bullshit. I can't
This
believe
again.
Pringles can isn't in the finale.
Pringles Can is just a glorified tennis ball can. If we included that, we'd have to include 15 other types of cans.
Well, I still think Pringles should have won. But that's fine. We can move on and talk about these 2 cans.
That's the purpose of the show. So, the Easy Open Soup Can, as you can see, it's got an Easy Open pop-top lid. Just pull this tab. You got your soup right there. And if you're in a survival situation, you just chuck a few of these in your bag, leave the can opener at home.
What is this? Are we just talking about the contents of the can? Or are we going to go
It's
over...
part of the process.
Are we going to go over the whole experience? I've got this can right here. This delicious soda can. Well, what's inside of it's delicious. And you know what it's got? It's also got an easy-to-open lid. In fact, it's much easier to open than that. I'm not breaking my fingernails under it every time I try and drink it. And you know what I love the most about the soda can?
You're going to tell me.
That amazing sound it makes when you crack it open. I want you all to hear this before you vote wrong for this idiot. Did you hear that? What does that take you back to? For me, that's childhood. For me, that's a walk on the beach. That's what I need. That's what I want to hear at the end of a long week of work. Can't beat that, ladies and gentlemen. The crisp pop of a can, so easily opened, so delicious. You can get those special compartments inside your fridge where it holds a whole bunch of them and they just roll to the front.
I disagree.
Of course you would.
You think in a survival scenario, you'd be happier to have a can of Coke in your bag than a can of soup.
We're not in a survival scenario.
We're close.
Okay, no conspiracies. We already talked about what kind of fans that gets us.
Okay, let's just take a minute to shout out our sponsors. And remember, you, the audience, are the tiebreaker. So head on over to our official Twitter account at 2manbabies, here on the bottom of the screen, and place your vote.
It's not all bad, I guess. I haven't had a drink in 13 days. It was getting out of hand, but maybe now that I've dried out a bit, I can start again. I'll have a healthier relationship with it now, a couple nights a week. I've proved I can quit if it gets bad again.
Today's sponsor is InsulinCoupons.com, the first of its kind website that can save you hundreds a month on life-saving insulin.
That's right. Just use promo code MANBABY and you can get 50% off your first week. You know, I was talking to Rudy about this, and he did something very interesting.
Ugh, Rudy.
You could say it really piqued my interest. He used our promo code and got a whole bunch of coupons, and now he's selling them for profit.
No. Parody. Mark is joking.
That was a joke.
We do not endorse using InsulinCoupons.com in that way.
You know what I actually did do is I got myself one of those insulin vapes.
Are you diabetic?
I'm not diabetic, but I'm not going to let that slow me down. With those insulin vapes, you know, you can get any kind of flavor you want. I picked papaya.
Listeners, please do not use InsulinCoupons.com unless you are prescribed insulin by your doctor.
You're missing out.
I'll take your word for it. Once more, InsulinCoupons.com. Use promo code MANBABY. Let's move on. We have some fan mail. Fan mail. We've got fans.
Mail ho!
Today's email comes from Juicy Dumper. They write,
Interesting name.
yeah, Mark and Mark, I can't thank you enough for your show. I've lost everyone I've ever loved, and my body has begun turning against me. Every waking moment is agony, except for when I hear your voices. Sometimes I'll think about your pickle debate, and I laugh so hard that I forget to breathe. It almost made me pass out on the freeway, lol. Please keep doing this show. I'm depending on you.
You almost passed out? Wow! Last time I almost passed out from laughing was after that insulin vape last week.
Thank you, Juicy Dumper.
Thank you so much, Juicy Dumper.
Well, let's get back into these cans.
Just one drink. We proved it wasn't a problem. Why shouldn't we have a bit of fun?
Jesus Christ, why couldn't somebody with taste move in here? Put on the game. I'm sick of watching these stupid videos. Look, she's not even paying attention. If she was, she'd see how stupid it was. Clearly, beer can should be the winner. Wasn't even in their bracket.
If it's so stupid, why are you paying it any heed?
I'm not paying it anything. It's just, I can't get drunk off a soda can.
There's no structural difference between a beer can and a soda can. I don't care about the cans. Listen, would you pipe down? I'm trying to work.
What, I'm just making conversation. It's not like she can hear me. I'm a ghost, remember? Boo!
Yes, but I am subject to your mindless drivel. And what I'm doing requires the utmost concentration. There is an art to it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize I was in the presence of an artiste. Give me a break. You've been at it for 2 hours, and the kid's still nursing that coffee.
I was doing just fine until she moved here. I swear to Satan, if I can get you into hell, I'm going to assign you to Gary's torture chamber, with nothing more than splinters he meticulously tears men apart.
Bet he's got nothing on my wife.
If I could only touch you, I would wring your neck.
Jeez, take me to dinner first, why don't you?
Hey guys, watch this.
What is it now? Are you trying to seduce me? Because it's working.
Disgusting.
What the fuck? Hello?
Hi there.
It was an optical illusion.
What are you doing? She's liable to bring in an exorcist if you keep this up.
How'd you do that?
Practice, honey. Give it a try.
Pathetic.
That was stupid anyway.
It's not stupid, Nathan. Did you see that reaction? We're good. Might as well have some fun with it.
There's nothing fun about a priest coming in here trying to destroy us. You need to be careful.
The kid's a waste of time, Sarah. Just relax for once.
We're stuck here with her, and all she does is cry and masturbate. I'm dying of boredom.
Last I checked, you were already dead.
Can you come up with a plan for getting us out of this damn house? We should try to do the ghost thing right. Like there's anything else to do.
Why don't you try the door again?
I've only tried 1,000 times.
Maybe your new trick will help you make it through.
I can walk through all the walls in this house except for the outer ones. What the hell am I supposed to do?
You could try talking to your husband for once.
Why? So you start screaming about the Patriots again?
We'll talk about other stuff too. You know, Halka finds me interesting.
Don't say her name. You rang. Great.
Hello, Halka. You're looking as lovely as ever.
I look the same as ever.
Exactly.
You keep your evil eye off of me, demon.
Fine. Stupid ghosts. Can't even handle their own business, now they're trying to get into mine.
Oh, I'm sorry. What was that? You want to say that again? Into the microphone?
I said you can't handle your own business, and now you're fucking around with mine.
Go to hell.
Oh, I will. And I'm bringing something back.
And stay out. Halka, darling, come. Have a seat.
Nathan, if anyone looks lovely today, it's you.
Thanks for noticing. It's impossible to look bad in a Pats number 12 jersey. Mint condition.
You haven't washed that thing since they won 19. Glad I can smell it.
I'm not. I miss my farts.
Hi, Alka.
Nathan, how are you doing today?
How do you think I'm doing? I'm a ghost.
Well, I'm glad you're a ghost now. It's nice to finally have some company.
I'm a ghost too, Halka. Why don't you ever want my company?
After the way you treated Nathan, always asking for help around the house. Despicable.
That's what I'm saying. Why can't you treat me right, Sarah?
I do treat you right. How about a little reciprocation?
Modern women.
Alka, I'm surprised at you. You should be happy that modern women can share the domestic responsibilities with their partners.
Oh no, not another feminism rant. Halka, you should have seen how hard she tried to get me to read The Second Sex. That book is not as interesting as it sounds.
Oh, I did see that. I saw everything.
Everything?
So, your husband's blood and sweat paid the bills. You should have been glad to take on all that domestic responsibility instead of going out and trying to work like a man. After all, as the saying goes, a working woman must marry her horse.
Maybe back in your day, but there are plenty of men who aren't threatened by a working woman.
No, that was not a metaphor. In the old country, that was the law. All working women had to marry their horses. They came from miles around. The perverts.
Oh, Sarah is one of those. She'd love to marry a horse.
No, I wouldn't. Shut up. Anyway, Halka, why don't you tell us about your husband? Tell us how easy men had it in the good old days.
Well, I would get up at 4 a.m. every morning to cook a full breakfast. He had to be at the plant at the crack of dawn and worked until well after sunset. Then he'd come home, have dinner, discipline the children, and go to bed.
But he got to put his feet up from time to time, right?
Oh, yes. He lounged around quite a bit after he lost his arm in a hydraulic press accident. He was still a man. He learned how to cut wood by holding an axe underneath his chin.
Boring!
Forgive me, prattling on. I only meant to say that things were so much simpler then.
Simple is not the same as better.
Okay, yeah, we get it, Sarah. You're the smart one. Okay, you win. Let's just watch TV. This review's getting interesting.
That's right. The new design is elegant and futuristic. Holding one is like holding a tiny luxury car in your hand. Yeah. And when you feel it on your skin, oh, yeah. Oh, boy. It's really no wonder people are breaking down doors to get their hands on these. Now let's see if it passes the hammer test. Hello? Yes? No, I'm sorry. This person doesn't have this number anymore. Oh, really? Oh, yeah, I got a little time. Yeah. I haven't smoked in 5 months. I know, yeah. I know, I'm proud. No? No dependents. I'd say about, what? Oh, it's okay. I'd say about 4 or 5 times a week. Five times a week. Okay, sorry I don't qualify, but, yeah, well, I'd love to be in consideration if there's any future programs. Okay, thank you. All right, thank you very much. Have a nice day. Goodbye. Okay, goodbye.
I can't take this anymore.
What the fuck?
Can you switch it to ESPN?
Well, why would I do that?
Sweetie, you look beautiful picking up that remote. It was like our wedding day all over again.
You're so full of it.
Your husband just called you beautiful. What I wouldn't give.
Oh, Helka, You got a great personality. Hope is the worst.
I know, right?
See, we can't have fun. Tell me about your day.
Well, I watched Bobby shower this morning. She cried again. And then she kept muttering, "You're going crazy just like Mom."
Oh, what a fucking loser. What a fucking loser. Sweetie, why don't you change the channel for me? I can't watch another video of cats getting brain freeze. I'd pull my hair out if I could.
Well, it's a good thing you can't. There's not much left as it is. How about this? I'll teach you how to lift the remote.
Why won't you just do it for me? I mean, it's not like you have a job anymore.
Dealing with you is a full-time job. Look, do you want to learn or not?
Okay, what do I need to do?
Lift with your legs. Lift with your legs.
Legs, Sarah, that's amateur. Haven't you ever heard of putting your back into it? Oh, wait, I know you haven't.
Oh, surely you put in so much effort. You didn't even look up from the game last time we had sex. Oh, looks like Tom Brady's throwing a pass. Gronk got in the end zone, Sarah. Touchdown.
Are you finished?
First time you ever cared about that. Look, you won't be able to do it with just your finger strength. You have to use your whole body.
My fingers are plenty strong. You should know that from prom night. You're not making any sense.
Of course I'm making sense. I'm the one who's actually done it. Just listen to me for once.
Hey, you know what? Maybe I'm not such a bad student. Maybe you're a bad teacher. You ever think of that?
Fine, you can figure it out yourself.
Oh, I will. You'll see.
It's Bobby.
It's good to see you. What's going on?
I tried to call.
You did? Oh. Oh no, my phone must have died again. I'm so sorry.
It's fine. I just...
Oh, honey. Come on in. Sorry it's so messy. Anyway, have a seat. What's wrong, honey?
Nothing. I just wanted to see you. It's been a while.
It has, hasn't it?
Also, about the new place. What was it you recommended I do when I moved in?
Oh, a cleansing. Do you think you have spirits? I could come over and do a cleansing for you. I don't have everything I need right now, but I can get in touch with Ruth. When can I come over?
You don't have to contact Ruth. Don't go to all that trouble. I was just hoping maybe you had some of that holy water mixture we used to have.
Oh, I've got an extra bottle. Here you go, Bobby. Now that'll help with the demons, but if it's spirits, well, that's a whole nother can of worms. I've got a book for it if you want it.
No, don't worry about that. I probably won't even use this, to be honest. I just want it just in case.
You know, the book is fantastic. It's got a lot of tips on how to help ghosts along to the other side.
Really, really, I'm good.
Let me get it. please, read it.
Okay.
You know, it's actually pretty funny. I think you'll like it. When you get to the ceremony section, I can help you get supplies. You can never be too careful.
Thanks. Thanks, Mom. How are you doing?
You know, my life is pretty boring. I want to hear about you.
I'm good. Work's work, you know. But my new place is a lot bigger and I think I could make it really cool.
Oh, that's good. I want to introduce you to someone.
Oh, who's this?
That's Grandpa.
That's a cute name.
No, it's my grandpa. Your great-grandpa. Look in his eyes. I swear you'll see it. Oh, I guess you were pretty young when he passed away. So you probably don't remember him much, but he had such kind eyes. You know, when he came by, I was really low, and I really needed him. I really, really needed him.
Well, I'm glad he found you.
Me too.
All right, well, I think I'm going to head back. But can I take you to lunch sometime?
I would like that. It was so good to see you.
It was good to see you too.
This loser probably doesn't even have cable anyway. Now, I could YouTube the greatest game of all time. Super Bowl 53. Against all odds, the Pats locked down a 6th Super Bowl victory. They said it couldn't be done, but...
You could look up that game if you could actually press a button.
I'm almost there, all right? I just need a little more time. Does this thing even work anyway? Where's the fucking power button?
Be gone! Be gone!
Now this is entertainment.
What am I doing? I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy.
Oh, she's crying again.
Masturbation's next.
Well, that's what I call entertainment.
Hello, everyone. I've prepared a presentation on why we need to leave our host alone.
This keeps getting better and better.
Sorry, you're the only ghost worth a damn in this house. Get that holy water out of here.
Allow me.
You meddling ghost.
Look, Sarah, I did it all by myself.
You moved your legs like I told you to.
No, unlike you, I made it look cool. Maybe I can give you some notes.
I want a divorce.
What?